Why is he still in F1? Why? What? We're hearing the same thing now for the last 4 or 5 years. We have to make the car better for him, poor him. Sorry, it's been 5 years of that. No, you're in F1.
That was 1997 world champ and real Slim Shady extra Jacques Villeneuve when asked about Daniel Ricciardo's place in the sport. Before we can say it's just his personality keeping him in F1, let's listen in on the true entertaining drivers of Formula One.
And we need to keep focusing on the process more than on the outcome. The outcome will only be the result if the good outcome will only be the result of hard work and work well done.
Will be an interesting one, but I do expect us to be a little bit stronger. I don't think it will be our strongest track, but I really hope that we can be fighting up there.
I've kind of learned that you need to set your own goals, and if you achieve those goals, even if it's not a victory or a podium, but you've fulfilled or you've achieved what the maximum of the car is capable of, you've got to take that as a victory.
Looking forward to this track. It's a fun one to drive. So
yeah. Hopefully we can just continue what we're doing, and the results should come with that.
You know, so much hard work back at the factory. So much hard work over all of these years. Sort of been zigzagging around.
If it wasn't for Daniel, Martin Brundle would be holding this sport up all by himself.
Scrap between these three.
It is, isn't it? The German, the Chinaman, the man from Japan.
So how did Daniel respond to these comments over the weekend in Montreal?
So listen to everybody. Nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it?
The Mexican Minister of Disgrace once again exited out in Q1. Ferrari couldn't get the strategy right for the first time in history, making way for Daniel to qualify P5, thus proving all haters wrong. Right? He decided P5 was too easy and jumped the 5 red lights, having to serve a penalty in the pits later on in the race. He then had to watch famous Thai driver Alex Albon do a daring double overtake during the race, and when his teammate, the man from Japan, spun, he easily finished in the points. The sometimes too happy Aussie driver is still in the sport because of his personality. Every driver has their appeal or reason for being there. The man from Japan has a seat because Honda wants one of their own, the man from China to gain communist support, and Lance Stroll to appeal to the handicap community. The ironic thing about this situation is that Daniel Ricciardo, once retired, will be a great addition to the sport. Having race wins under his belt, he'll be able to eloquently speak about what drivers are going through. He'll be entertaining and won't take himself too seriously.